Welcome to math. We're going to begin right now with what's the boiling point of water Fahrenheit? Boiling point of water Fahrenheit is 212 degrees. Let's see. Freezing point of water Celsius, 0 degrees. Normal body temperature Celsius, 37 degrees. Boiling point of water Celsius, 100 degrees. Normal body temperature Fahrenheit, 98.6 degrees. Freezing point of water Fahrenheit, 32 degrees. All right, now remember our metric formula. We have King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. KHDV-DCM. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Or kilo, hecto, deca, base, which means like whatever you're using, meter, liter, or a gram. Then we have deci, centi, milli. Remember, it's kilo, hecto, deca. Those are larger than 1. And then we have deci, centi, and milli. All right, so when we use those, if you do not know those by now, you really need to make sure that you are memorizing these and learning these because these are very important. So milli is, think of a millipede, 1/1000 or 0.001. Centi, think of a cent. You would have 2 decimal places, so it would be 0.01 or 1/100. Deci, 1/10 or 0.1. Kilo, 1,000. Hecto, 100. And deca is 10. All right, next, 1,000, 100, 100. Oops, not related. 1,010. All right. So now we are going on to our geometry parts again. And do you remember what is the measure of the distance around an object? This is its perimeter. Like a fence would be the perimeter. What is the formula for perimeter of a square? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Remember, 4 sides are the same. P equals 4 times S, or the side. What about a perimeter of a rectangle? Or 2 sides are the same and 2 sides are the same. P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Okay, and hopefully you've been watching some of those videos so you know what I'm talking about. All right, shape. Trapezoid shape. I mean, not a shape. Intersecting lines. Shape square. Parallel lines. Like a sun ray. It's a sun ray. It's a ray. This is a line. Simple closed curve. Right angle. Polygon. Angle. A square on its side is a rhombus. Triangle. Circle. 4 right angles, perpendicular lines. A rectangle. Parallelogram. Congruent angles, and a line segment. Look at the board. We have a rectangle with a length of 13 yards and a width of 7 yards. How do we find the perimeter for that? How do we find perimeter? Well, for perimeter, we would use our formula P equals what? P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. P equals 2 times, what is the length? 13 plus 2 times, what's the width? 7. What is 2 times 13? 26. What is 2 times 7? 14. 26 plus 14 equals 6 plus 4, 10, carry the 1, 4. P equals 40 yards. That's if we were looking for perimeter of a rectangle. If we were looking for area of a rectangle, now remember, of this rectangle, this would be the perimeter on the outside. Now we're trying to find the area, which is the inside. Remember, we divide those up into square units. This would be square yards. And our formula for a rectangle is A, area, equals L times W, or area equals length times width. A equals 13 times 7. And then what is 13 times 7? 3 times 7 is 21. Carry the 2. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 2 is 9. 91 square yards. Now, this is area of length times the width. You can take one side times one side and find the area. And this helps because look, you have the A right there, so A would stand for area, and this one P is perimeter, and that would stand for perimeter. Now today we're going to talk about the formula for a square. And think about a square shape. First of all, if we were doing the perimeter and we're trying to find the distance of a square, the distance around a square, which has 4 equal sides, for perimeter, we would know that it would be P, the outside, equals 4 sides times the side. So 4 times one side, and that's what our formula, P equals 4 times S. Or we could just do, then we can do P equals 4 times 7 for our square, and P equals 4 times 7 is 28, 28 feet. But today we're going to find, for a square, we're going to find the area, which remember, area is the inside. Now, here they said there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares going across. 7 feet, and then each one of these, there's 7 going down. 1, 2, oops, I messed that one up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I really messed that one up. Okay. But now we're trying to find how many square feet there are, or this area inside. Now, if one side is 7 feet, what's this side? 7 feet, 7 feet, 7 feet. So we, instead of using L times W, there's a different formula for area of a square. A equals S side times, so this side is the same as this side, side times side. A equals 7 times 7. A equals, what is 7 times 7? 49 square feet. All right, that's very easy. And if we were to take this, there's 7 going this way and 7 going this way. So look at, you could count 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49 squares, or the faster way to do it would be 7 times 7 equals 49. And this is how we find the area of a square. A equals S times S. Okay, so let's look at your book and go to your book to section 1, area of a square. A equals S times S. Number 1, find the area of these squares using the formulas, and you're going to do those. Now, I know you can do most of those in your head, but because we are trying to learn how to do a concept, make sure that you are writing these formulas and writing it just like this. So underneath A, I'll write A right here, okay? And you do it. You should say, our formula, A equals S times S, and A equals 9 times 9. A equals 81. And what do we have? Inches times inches. Square inches. 81 square inches. See? That's how fast that is. It's pretty easy. B. we're finding the area. B, A equals, start with the formula, A equals S times S. What is the side? It's 8. So it's A, underneath it's A equals 8 times 8. What is 8 times 8? A equals 64. 64 what? Feet times feet is square feet. You got it. C, some of you are probably already way past this now. C, write the formula. A equals, for a square, S times S. A equals 13 times 13. Now you got to do 13 times 13. And you can do it, and off to the side if you need to. And you could say A equals 169 square what? What do we have? We have square feet, 169 square feet. All right, we're going to D. D, write the formula. A equals S times S. A equals 17 times 17. And then, what is 17 times 17? Don't get rusty on me. Well, when you do it, it is 289 square what? Square meters. So it would be square, SQ, and then M for meter. Oh no, my batteries are running low. All right, so the next one. Write the formula. A equals S times S. Then A equals S times S. A equals 14 times 14. And then do 14 times 14. What do you get? You should get 196 square yards. I know, I'm sorry I'm rushing through this, but my battery is low, so I gotta get this through. F, write the formula. A equals S times S. Then we have 27. A equals 27 times 27. And then what is 27 times 27? 729. Now, if you didn't figure that out, do the work for these, okay? 729 square inches. All right, now, the next one says find the area. But this time you're doing the area of rectangles. What's our formula for the area of rectangles? It is A equals L times W, right? So now you're going to be putting that formula for rectangles. So for 4 times 6, 4 feet by 6 feet. Ready? You're going A equals L times W. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you're wondering which one's L and which one's W, you might be like, well, it doesn't say which one's L, which one's W. Length is longer than width, so it's always going to be longer than wide. So if it's A equals L times W, it's going to be A equals 6 times 4, not 4 times 6. Go with the longer one first. So the first one, write your formula. A equals L times W. A equals 6 times 4. A equals 24 square feet. Right. Next, A equals L times W. Do it. Then you have A equals 33 times 5. A equals, do it. You have 165 square inches. Now, if you're just copying, I really encourage you to do this on your own so you get better. Okay, next is A equals L times W. And then it is A equals 18 times 7. And then multiply 18 times 7. What do you get? 126 square yards. Now, if you didn't get these, just do the work afterwards, if that makes sense. Like normally you pause it, but this time you can just do it afterwards. The next thing says, draw a rectangle 2 inches by 4 inches. Divide it into 1-inch squares. Find the area of the rectangle. This is kind of cool. What you're going to do is you're going to use your ruler. I'm going to use mine right now. Okay, so we're going to go 2 inches by 4 inches. So I'm going to do, I'm going to make mine a little bit bigger though. So I'm going to make mine, and then you make yours. So you're going to go, so you go down, oops. If you do it correctly, you go down 2 inches like this, okay? Then you go across 4 inches. Then you're going to go down 2 inches again. I'm making mine a little bit bigger just so you can see. And then if you did it correctly, you should be able to connect line segment to line segment down here. So match them up and draw a line right underneath. Then it says you're going to divide them into 1-inch squares. So then you're going to go across. So you know how you did 4 inches across? So now every inch you're going to make a line after 1 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. So you only have to do it once, like 1, 2, 3. And then on this side, you did 2 inches, so you're going to just divide it in between the, right in half, right at the 1. Okay? Now what you do is you just connect the line down. So 1 inch down, then your 1 inch down, your 1 inch down, and then the one across the middle. This is what it should look like. I know this might take you some time, but you can see, look, I did it. So now that's what yours should look like, but it fit in your page. Now look at this. What's our area? Well, A equals length. A equals L times W. A equals 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2. A equals 8. What do we have? What did it say? Oh, sorry, we're using inches. So 8 square inches. Okay? Now you can try this. You can try this and see if that works for you. If it's not working, just do your best. The next, solve this measurement problem. So we're gonna do it in class. I was gonna show you how to do a different one, but I think I'm just gonna do this one because we're short on video space and power. So look, for this one, it's 200 cm plus 3m equals blank cm. What are we looking for? We're looking for cm. So box whatever's not cm, put it in jail. There we go. And now we write it. 200 cm plus blank cm equals blank cm. Now, 1, 2, 3. Number 1, we are going from meter to centimeter. Larger to smaller, multiply. Then our special number, what is centi? Olivia? It is 100. Centi is 100. So, what is 100 times 3? Whatever's in the box. 300. So plug it back in. What is 200 plus 300? 500. There you go. 500 centimeters. All right. Next section, section 5. Do it. Pause it, actually. Pause it for this one. Here's your answers. 197,316. A, 197,316. B, 779,034. Or 779,034. If you do not get these, okay, this will help you. C, 132,297 or 132,297, and D is 864. Section 6, review. Trinity Church is planning to have a carpet installed in the pastor's living room. The floor is 4 yards by 5 yards. The cost will be $54.95 per square yard. How much will it cost to carpet the floor? Okay, first thing, we need to find what's the area of this place, right? Because we're looking at carpet. You're not carpeting perimeter, you're carpeting area. So the area would be A equals L times W. A equals 4 times 5. And what is 5 times 4? It is 20 square yards. So we just found the area. That's part 1. So put that down. 20 square yards. Now it's saying how much is it going to cost. So now, if each square yard is $54.95, we take $54.95 times 20. What do we get? It's going to be expensive. It's $1,099. I do want you to do the work for that, but we just did the work for the first part, so you do the multiplying for the second. And you should get $1,099. You could put the answer there, but I just want to see you get the solution. All right, B. After retiring as missionaries to Peru, Dr. and Mrs. Cantrell bought a mobile home that is 15 feet by 60 feet. What's the area? Well, we know it's not a square because not all sides are equal. So what's our formula for area of a rectangle? A equals L times W, or A equals 60 times 15. You actually can do this in your head because you know how to count by 15 6 times. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, and then add an extra 0. 900 square feet is the area. Okay, fill in the blanks. Ready? Pause it, and in 1 minute, press play. Here we go. 1 century equals 100 years. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters, and that one's hard, but you're just going from C to M, so that's why. 1 kiloliter is 1,000 liters. 1 peck is 8 quarts. 1 leap year, 365 days. 1 gallon, 8 pints. 1 mile, 5,280 feet. 1 hectogram, 100 grams. 1 year, 12 months. All right, section 8 is homework. Find the perimeter. What's our formula? P equals 4 times S. P equals 21 times 4. P equals 84 feet. B. P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. P equals 2 times 13 plus 2 times 9. P equals 26 plus 18. P equals 44 inches. C, it's a square. P equals 4 times S. P equals 4 times 7. P equals 28 yards. The last section, write the formulas. What's the area of a square formula? A equals S times S. What about a perimeter of a square? Well, it's perimeter. It's a P equals 4 times S. Area of a rectangle. A equals L times W. And what about perimeter of a rectangle? P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Keep working on this page. Bye.